Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, JennyReaction. Now before we get started, please make sure you like, share, also subscribe. Make sure you have all your post notifications on because every time I drop a video, you'll be notified. Hope each and everyone is having a blessed and beautiful day. Now today I will be reacting to Royalty. She had finally came out and spoke about the situation allegedly of cjsocool doing something to her daughter Jaaliyah. Now I will be reacting to it like always. I'm going to give you my honest opinion, so we're going to go right now and jump to
What's up, Royalty Nation? It's me, Royalty, of course, and I am back with another video. I'm sorry I have to get on here and disclose this personal, private situation that was brought to the internet. But, you know, it's a sad situation, and like I said, I didn't want it to be brought to the internet. And just know you can never judge a book by its cover, and looks can be very deceiving. Predators don't have a certain type of appearance. It could be a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister, an uncle, a cousin, a teacher, a coach, old, young, it doesn't matter. And you never know until you endured this type of situation. I don't want to get on here and get too emotional because it's a deep conversation and it's very heartbreaking. But like I said, I didn't want this matter to be brought to the internet, but it was, and I'm just gonna my heart and my soul is very disturbed and very broken from this whole situation. And like I said, you don't know people's true intentions, their colors, or any of that because of...
All right, so this is a very, heartbreaking situation. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. I'm not saying that, Jaaliyah could be lying. I'm not saying that CJ could be lying. All I'm saying is that I understand that she didn't want to bring it to the platform due to the fact that CJ on 32 was the one that brought it onto his Instagram account, and that's how everything had transpired about what was going on with Jaaliyah and also cjsocool. Now, my thing that I want to say and stuff, just don't eat me up in the comments, but I just want to know that if they knew about the situation in, I think it was April, if they knew about the situation that Jaaliyah had came out in April and told her allegedly what CJ had done to her, my thing is, I think she shouldn't have the twins over his home until there is a full investigation going on, because at this point, I'm not saying that he did it, but I'm saying at this point, if he allegedly did something to Jaaliyah, in her right mind, I think she should have kept the twins with her until everything has been investigated and they can find out what really happened between, cjsocool and also Jaaliyah. I think I want, even though if it's court order or stuff like that, me personally, I think I wouldn't want my twins to be at their, cjsocool's house knowing that this stuff is actually going on.
Trauma they have had in their lives, or because of whatever the situation may be. But like I said, I'm just gonna be here to protect my daughter, protect her decision and her privacy, because it's not my story to tell. I wasn't there, and I don't know what she had to go through. So I'm not going to speak about something that's very private. And I know you guys are wanting to know all the details and all that because you are not the detectives, you are not the police, and that's not your job to do any of that. Like I said, I'm very broken, and I'm...
Now, if cjsocool did allegedly did this to Jaaliyah, he's going to have to pay the consequences of what, he had done, because it's sickening if he did it, that a grown man would actually do something to a child, regardless how the child looks, regardless how the child dressed, regardless how it don't give the man the right allegedly to do anything to a young child. Now, if Jaaliyah and her mom allegedly is coming up with this stuff, then that's very sick in their part, and they should be also held accountable as well, because there's a lot of people that are going through this SA situation, and I'm not saying that Jaaliyah's lying. I'm not saying that Royalty's lying, and I'm not saying CJ So Cool didn't do nothing. All I'm just saying is, like, the day, this is a real situation, a real accusation that they really put it out there. And like I said, I'm not saying that no, Jaaliyah or Royalty is lying or CJ did do it, but it just, crazy how everything had came out. Like, which I do respect what Royalty's saying, that she didn't want it to come on the platform to bring this out, and the one that brought it out was CJ on 32. But I just feel that, like I said, if the situation was really going on and this really did happen, then CJ needs to be held accountable. CJ needs to be locked away if he really did do this to Jaaliyah.
Very disturbed about the whole situation, and just to know that somebody that my kids once looked up to and called him dad, it just makes it even 10 times worse. Ever since I got this information, I just asked myself, every day, like, how and why. I didn't know this was happening to my child. How didn't I know? And
crazy. It's a shame.
And the only thing myself can tell me is that if I would have known this was going on, I would have never been able to see my kids ever again. Just know that I'm very proud of Jaaliyah for her strength and her courage, for even saying anything, because it's victims out there that take this to the grave, that are scared to speak up about stuff like this.
Yep, that's true.
Because people don't believe them, or because they're too embarrassed. To get on this camera and to even have to come and clear something up like this, because in a million years I never thought this would happen to me or my family. I admire my daughter's strength for even saying anything, and I love her for that, and I thank her for that.
Now, I was just thinking, watching this, through this whole situation that's going on with CJ and also with Royalty and Jaaliyah, you know how always Nike's always constantly coming to CJ's defense and always, having his back when it comes to Royalty, but this time it's kind of silent. She have not came out to, I know it's not her business and all, but usually she always stick it up for CJ, But it's kind of weird to me that she have not came out yet to, say anything about the situation that Royalty and Jaaliyah allegedly has said what cjsocool had done to Jaaliyah.
And for you small-minded people to think that I would just sit there and let this man abuse my child with me knowing that, have to be dumb. You have to be sick yourself to think that I would just sit there and let him do this to my child. And just sit there to let him do this type of things to my child. What would I gain? What would we gain from any of this? What, to make you look bad? You already make yourself look bad every single day. Every time you open up your mouth, you make your own self look bad. I don't have to do that. For hate, we already get hate from the things that you have said about us, for the things that you have said about me, which never are true. You've called me a bad mom for so many months, for so many years, and I still haven't got none of my kids taken away from me. Not one. You've sent the people to my house several times. I had to take several drug tests. I've never failed. Well, for money, I didn't say anything about suing you. I don't ask you for a penny now. I don't want anything from you. I didn't even want this to be brought to the internet. It was a...
And to be, honest with y'all, I just feel that CJ on 32 was very disrespectful for even bringing that to social media, because if Royalty didn't want to put that out there on the internet, then he should have respected that and not even put that out there. And maybe, they could have handled this whole situation behind the scene, but now like he had put it out there, I guess this is the reason why she had to come out to address the whole situation.
Private discussion that got out. I didn't want this to happen, but since I have to come up here and clear some things up, I'm gonna do that. A snake will always be a snake, no matter how many times it sheds its skin. I'm so thankful for Jaaliyah's strength and her courage, and I'm just gonna continue to stand behind her.
As you
Best
should.
believe I will always believe any of my kids before a pathological, lying, cheating ass, narcissistic psychopath.
Exactly.
All you do is lie, gaslight, and I'm tired of it. I had to go through this for 2 years just because I don't want to be with you. Now I have a stronger reason why I don't want to be with you ever. And the only reason why I've been cordial with you or been trying to be cool with you is because my twins have to be around you.
Now, leave a comment down below. If this situation is actually occurring and he did something to Jaaliyah, don't the judge will put that visitation on hold until they get everything sorted out, what really went down? Leave a comment down below and let me know.
I have no say-so in that. It's a court order. I'm just so angry and so frustrated, so hurt. I have so many emotions going through my whole entire body. I don't know how to feel about this whole situation. I'm hurt. I trusted you. My kids trusted you. And for you to sit up here and do some disgusting, defile stuff like this, it's heartbreaking. I don't know what my daughter went through. I don't know how she feels. I'm just so disappointed. Not just myself. Like I said, I beat myself up all the time, asking myself, like, how? Why didn't I see it? I don't want anything from you. And it's heartbreaking to hear the things that are being said about my twins. It's very heartbreaking. And it's sad that sometimes the law is always not on your side. Just know, like I said, I'm very proud of my daughter. I'm very appreciative of my royalty nation. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are like my strength to even make it through these hard times with my family. And just know that I'm always going to be there for my kids, no matter what. And I'm ready to do whatever for them. I'm ready, no matter what it is. And I'm always going to be on their side. But I appreciate all of you guys. And like I said, I've been getting a lot of DMs from people that are sharing their story with me. And just know it's not your fault and you're not alone.
Yep.
And I'm praying for you, praying for your strength, your peace, your serenity. Just know that this matter is in the right hands and justice will be served. And like I said,
yep. And if it's true, hopefully, you know, he get what he deserves.
Imagine, like, just going back, looking at everything just makes sense now. Everything makes sense now.
Alright guys, so I'm just gonna leave it right here. This is overall a very sad situation. Like I said, no child should never have to go through this situation of a grown man allegedly doing anything to them. Now, I understand in her part that she wanted to keep it private. I understand that, you know, people, just because her and CJ's not getting along, she's gonna get negative, you know, comments. And, you know, I just hope and pray that everything, if it is true, works out in her end. And also, you know, overall, this is like a very sad situation. No child should deserve to go through this at all if it's allegedly true. But overall, guys, just leave a comment down below and, you know, let me know how you feel about the situation that Royalty is saying. And, you know, hopefully, you know, CJ, which he's denying the whole situation, but I don't know. I would just keep my twins away from him if he actually did it. But guys, this is all I have for y'all for today. So just leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Bye.